We used to have the Hispanic Leadership Summit at the United Nations. This time around, we're doing it with the United Nations. We need to insert ourselves into the global agenda. We're going to be using the Sustainable Development Goals as a way to look through the Hispanic lens where we are.
The time is right for us to come together like never before, united in purpose and in mission and in our vision as well.
Look, we have tremendous power when we work together. There's more that unites us than divides us.
When we begin to recognize that all of our kids are being left out, all of our kids are being locked out, then that's when we can come together and make a tremendous difference.
Half of the nation's population growth alone has come from Hispanic population growth.
If a company does speak up for me, there's a 4 times more likely that I'm going to buy that brand.
U.S. Latino real consumption grew 72% faster than the non-Latino consumption.
Whether you are leaders in the Hispanic community or whether you are allies of the Hispanic community, we count on your commitment to make a difference.
Latino empowerment is the goal. And there are 3 arrows that feed into it, in my view. Education, the creation of economic opportunities, and the third is leadership and governance.
Education is the most important priority for the Latino community. Whether we were ready or not, there's now a whole new set of world and skills that we now have to all gain.
Hispanics only make up 4% of senior leadership positions. That figure is not acceptable.
Access to information, access to vaccine, and access to care for the people who've got COVID, information, vaccine, and care.
What's really important is to see that we change the structures that hold women back. And I think as leaders, it's upon all of us to see where we can change those structures.
One symbol to unify us all, a platform to allow companies to engage with us as employees, as consumers, and as a community.
What we're trying to do at P&G, we're joining forces, and that's what's the beauty of things like Hispanic Star, which because it shines the light on things, is we are trying to use our voice and use our reach as a force for good and a force for growth.
One thing that we can all do is to actually begin to leverage the Hispanic Star. It is not just the future, but the present of the new generations.
We need more diversity, we need more hope, and I hope anytime I'm open to help and to represent what we've done for so many years.
It's enough to be invisible. We're not going to stop until every child, every school, everyone knows that Hispanics are contributors to the country.